Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to the Learner Spot by Choosy. I've already spoken about what is a sentence in my previous video. If you have missed it, please do watch it. The practice sheets for whatever you have learned today are provided in the description below for you to reinforce the knowledge you have gained today. I have also provided practice sheets for the first episode. The answer key is on the last page of the practice sheets. In this video, I'm going to cover the second part of the first chapter, the sentence. I will be discussing the types of sentences in this video. Depending upon each particular situation, we have to express ourselves in different ways. Each sentence in English provides some type of information. A sentence can be a statement, a question, request, a command, a denial, a response, an exclamation, a wish, a prayer, etc. There are 4 kinds of sentences based on all this. We have assertive or declarative sentences, imperative sentences, interrogative sentences, and lastly, exclamatory sentences. We are going to learn about these 4 kinds of sentences and the role punctuation plays in determining and creating these different types. By using different kinds of sentences and punctuation, students can vary the tone of their writing assignments and express a variety of thoughts and emotions. There are 3 punctuation marks which can end a sentence: a period or a full stop, a question mark, and an exclamation point. Firstly, we come to assertive or declarative sentences. They are sentences which make simple assertions or statements. Assertive sentences can either be positive or negative. The child is going to school. I get up early in the morning. These are examples of positive assertive sentences. Examples of negative sentences are: we should not hate anybody. She will not listen to you. A declarative sentence simply makes a statement or expresses an opinion. In other words, it makes a declaration. This kind of sentence ends with a period, that is a full stop. I want to be a writer. This is a statement. My friend is a really good cook. This expresses an opinion. Both are assertive sentences. Next, we come to imperative sentences. Sentences which express orders, commands, requests, entreaties, advice, proposals, or suggestions, etc., are called imperative sentences. Leave this place at once. Attack the fort. Please help me. Work hard. Let us take a walk. All these are examples of imperative sentences. Imperative sentences usually end with a period, that is a full stop, but can under certain circumstances end with an exclamation point. Example: please sit down is with a full stop. I need you to sit down now. This is with an exclamation point. Moving further, we have interrogative sentences. Sentences in which some questions are asked or queries are made are called interrogative sentences. What is your name? Can you solve this sum? These sentences often begin with who, what, where, when, why, how, or do, and it ends with a question mark. These sentences can also start with other verbs like: has the dog already been fed? Have you won any races yet? If the subject comes first, it will be a special question word like: who won the race? Which team was it? Sometimes we make a request, which is a type of a command, sound more polite by using the interrogation. Would you feed the dog? Please, would you mind shutting the door? Lastly, we come to exclamatory sentences. An exclamatory sentence is a sentence which expresses some strong feelings or emotions, such as joy, sorrow, excitement, surprise, happiness, anger, wonder, contempt, applause, etc. Examples are: I got an A on my book report. Hurrah, we have won this match. Alas, I'm shattered. What a beautiful sight. How beautiful the rainbow is. Bravo, well done. Phew, I'm exhausted. The punctuation used here is the exclamatory point. In the exclamatory sentences, the interjection like alas, hurrah, etc. alone is followed by the punctuation exclamatory point. Now you can change the message of the sentence. Say or write an exclamation, turn it into a statement by replacing the exclamatory point with a period. Say it again. By doing so, you change the tone and feeling of the sentence. For example, take these declarative sentences. I have a basketball game tonight. I just finished reading that book. Let's change them into interrogative sentences. Will you come to my game tonight? Have you read this book? To make it exclamatory, we won the game. This is the best book I have ever read. An imperative would be, please come and watch the game. Read this amazing book. Observe how the punctuations change the tone of the sentences. Before ending this video, I would like to talk about a fifth type of sentence which is not usually discussed, the optative sentence. They are sentences which express an ardent wish, prayer, boon or curse, etc. Example, may you live long, may God bless you, may he die. These sentences also end with an exclamation sign. Note that assertive and imperative sentences are followed by a full stop. Interrogative sentences are followed by the sign of interrogation, that is the question mark. Exclamatory and optative sentences by the sign of exclamation. Now here's an exercise to revise all the sentences. Ram goes to school. A man is known by the company he keeps. Books should be studied carefully. The sun rises in the east. Live and let live. These are all assertive sentences. Do not pluck flowers. Let us take a stroll. Kindly give me a piece of paper. Please pass the salt. Come in. These are all imperative sentences. Where is Mohan? Why do you hate him? May I come in, sir? These are all interrogative sentences. Examples of exclamatory sentences are march forward, soldiers. Alas, my friend is no more. How pleasant the weather is. May God help you in your venture. The last one can be called an optative sentence also. It is time to say goodbye. Until next time. I am looking forward to seeing you all again soon. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. This is your very own Choosy Ma'am signing off. Bye bye.